Welcome to The Daily. I'm Vicar Noah. This final week's one-liner is Philippians 4, verse 13. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Let's dig into the verse after this, verse 14. Paul says, "Yet it was kind of you to share my trouble." Even if we could do everything on our own, or even with only Jesus to help us, God still wants us to be in community and with one another. Paul has just finished telling the Philippians that he doesn't really need them to carry out Jesus' mission. Yet it was kind of them, he says, to share in his troubles. Do we take the time to appreciate the people God has put in our lives? Do we tell them? Do we pray a prayer of thanksgiving for them often? I thank my God whenever I think of you. That sort of sentiment is at the beginning of a great many of Paul's letters. And what a wonderful way to greet one another. Once upon a time, a very good friend of mine, Matt, decided to start greeting people with a word of peace, like we used to do at the beginning of church services before no one was allowed to touch anybody else. He told me he didn't see any reason why such a wonderful greeting should only ever be used in church. I'll encourage you today to say a prayer of thanksgiving for the people God has put in your life and to greet people with a word of peace and encouragement. Because in Jesus, we can love each other in all things.